Welcome, adventurers. We're here for a special purpose at SeaWorld Orlando today. I'm here with the Combustion Gamer. We're here to tell you a little bit about all-day dining. We've done it for years, since they first started the program 15 years ago?
Quite a few.
I guess. Whenever they started, when it was much cheaper and you could do it like literally unlimited, as in you could go to the same restaurant in 30 minutes, 20 minutes and get 2 meals. Different now. Now it's set up at every 90 minutes you can get food. But that's our purpose here today, is to do the all-day dining, tell you if it's a good deal, what we think about it. But since we're here and we're annual pass holders, it's the month of April, and one of the perks is you get to feed the sea lions. We're like, well, hey, if we're gonna stuff our faces, then let's feed the sea lions. So let's go feed the sea lions. Thank you. Alright. Show you this real quick back here. Here's some fishies for the sea lions. We're going to let
eye contact, barking, or even a polite little wave.
She's loud. We're going to let the combustion guys feed them. Here's this one for you. I'll check both. And we tend to be fans. Hang on, I'm gonna come in between you.
So once you've got your seal or sea lion of choice in your
Oh, there's 2 sea lions. So we like to feed the sea lions because they're so much more polite typically.
Yep, so you got obviously your harbor seals.
Oh, there's 3 of the harbor seals. That's what I meant, sorry. I like to feed the harbor seals.
One sea lion over here.
Who's pesky.
Yep.
And we got the birds, watch out for it. I think you got him, Alright. This guy is, he's eager. Yeah, oh, this one's cute. Oh, there's another one.
Yep. Oh, he's jumping.
Oh, look at him, he's like, look at me, get me. Oh, we gotta get him. Yay! Got him, good. He's like, come on, yeah, me. He's like Liam doing his yes heads.
They're more enthusiastic about it. But also they don't get fed as much.
Well, and they don't make the noise, which I appreciate. They're not being the loud and obnoxious. Ooh, did the bird get it? Ah, one to the bird.
Look at how hyper this one guy is.
I know, he is so excited.
Got a ding dong
Look
in front
at
of us here, so.
Do a fake throw, try to fake him out. Yep, go.
We're getting to the far guy. And then we're on a fish.
Oh, we're on a fish. But the harbor seals are just so cute. Ooh.
Whoa!
Well, bird almost got him too. Alan did snatch it from there.
Look for those external ear flaps.
Alright, well that was fun. Feeding the sea harbor seals, the sea lions, and of course one of the birds.
Are going to have these external ear flaps or pinning.
But now it's time for us to go try our first meal here at SeaWorld Orlando for our all-day dining, and we're going to do that at Expedition Cafe. So let's go try it out. So we're headed in here to Expedition Cafe, where we are doing the all-day dining. So we're going to show which all-day dining thing we want. I don't know why those people just went in to come right back out. That was very strange. I don't know what they just did there. Alright, I'm gonna head over here. First we have the pizza option, the Asian, and then chicken, which is where I am headed. Let's see what the options are. There's the tender tower, the hand-breaded chicken tenders, and of course the kids meal options. Good morning. With the all-day dining, can I get the chicken tower? Okay, so what are the sides? So can I get the chicken tender tower, please? Penguin Hall. Yeah, Penguin Hall. Hang out here. Oh yeah, because they do have it totally closed off though. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go get drinks, and the Combustion Gamer here is going to discuss what the food looks like.
Alright, so obviously at Expedition Cafe.
Question first, what drink do you want?
Sprite. Yeah. So obviously at Expedition Cafe you can get the American, where you can get chicken tenders, traditional. This is chicken tender tower, so you get fries, cheese, bacon. Ooh, looks kind of yummy. So see how that tastes. You also get the ginormous cookies, where's your side with the all-day dining. And I got the fried rice and the orange chicken, which I have to get a fork for, from the Asian side of the market. So you got American, Asian, and of course there's the Italian side where you can get the pizza. So very tasty options there for you as well. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, let's eat.
Mushroom guy is a few bites in. What do you think?
Very good. So compared to like some places where you can get old chicken, this is not a soft chicken. This is more of a crunchy chicken. So it's soft on the inside, very crunchy on the outside. It's more almost of a Colonel Tussauds orange chicken than it is anything else. So a little bit different on the flavoring there, but I think it's very good. And also very heavily soyed on the rice, so it actually has quite a good flavor to it, all things considered. So
I was gonna say, I didn't think you needed any more soy for it, but I figured the plum sauce is good. Yeah. I haven't even tried any of the chicken yet, but I smothered it with some barbecue sauce on top. The fries are delicious, very well seasoned, has lots of cheese and bacon bits here on top of it. It is definitely very good. Highly recommend if you're interested. And some good chicken tenders and fries. The chicken tender tower is a great option. Alright, we're getting a cookie rating from the Russian guy.
So nice crusty edge all the way around, but then on the inside you could just feel it all nice and kind of gooey. So very, very nice. If it was warm, it'd probably be even better. But it's kind of close to a little bit drier than what a Publix cookie would be.
Oh, okay. So along the taste
so if you've
of
ever had a
Publix
Publix cookie, it's close, kind of close to that.
And Publix cookies are delicious.
Wow. Just look at how nice and soft that is coming off. Just nice and fluffy on the middle. Nice cookie.
Very good. So we have a 5-star, 5 fingers for cookie so far.
Yeah, but it's a little tricky.
And that is meal 1 done. All right, it is time for meal tasting number 2, and that is going to be here at Voyager's Smokehouse. So we're in the passenger lounge. It was a little bit too loud to try to record inside of Voyager's, so we're here. But there was something we noticed that we wanted to share with you guys. We've eaten twice. We have great recipes. We have receipts from both places. So from Voyager Smokehouse and Expedition Café. So we didn't pay the full $60 for the all-day dining wristband because we got it during Christmas time. And so when you buy it early, it's good for a year from the date of purchase. So we had bought it and hung on to it until we decided when we wanted to come, which is the end of April. So we didn't spend the full $60. If you did, it would be about $67 with tax. So we paid a little bit less than that. I feel like it was like a $40. It was less than $67. Anyhow, but Voyagers and Expedition Café are the 2 places we've eaten at so far. If we had paid for everything that we got at Expedition Café, which was 2 drinks, 2 meals, and 2 desserts, it would have cost us $69.94. That was paid for. That basically paid for one of the sampling, I keep wanting to say sampling lanyards because we're doing that later. We have a couple free samples. If you're annual pass holders, you get free samples at the 7 Seas Food Festival. But for the all-day dining. So that basically is the cost of one all-day dining there. So then we come over here to Voyagers, which again we had 2 meals, 2 desserts, and 2 drinks, which brought it to the total of $77.94. There's another all-day dining right there. So 2 meals, we paid for both all-day dining deals, and we plan on having 2 more meals to be able to share with you guys other restaurants that you can visit. Now, am I going to eat all the sides and all the rest of them? No, but we're going to get the entrees, show you what you can get so you guys can enjoy it as well. So if you're coming If you do 2 meals, you've paid for that sampling. You keep saying sampling lanyard. If you come 2 times, you've paid for the all-day dining meal deal. So it's definitely worth it if you're planning on staying all day, especially into the summertime. If you're planning on, hey, we're gonna be here early until 10 o'clock at night when the park closes or later, divide that out. It's every 90 minutes you can eat. You don't have to do that. You shouldn't probably do that. But you have at least 3 or 4 times throughout the day that you can go in, just get the entree, just go in and get the dessert, and you can enjoy it. Now, see if the Combustion Gamer has any comments on any of that.
So obviously a really good deal. Also makes it a little bit easier at checkout. Also, please do not buy one of these at the checkout line at the restaurants. Do it beforehand. It makes it a lot easier for the cashiers. It makes it a lot easier for you. It makes it a lot easier for everyone behind you. But also, food, been really, really good. And SeaWorld has done a great job of having good seasoned fries, good season on all of their foods as well. Before, it might have been a little bit bland, probably in like the mid-2010s-ish, but they have greatly increased the flavoring, the seasoning of the food, so it's much better than it used to be. So they've done a good job, and food's all been really good.
I'm having some.
And you got a nice cup.
I have the All Seasons drink bottle, which you should definitely get. It's also worth it. This is a $60 bottle, but all you have to do is go up, scan the QR code that's over here, which I'm going to hide so you guys can't use that, but anyhow, there's a QR code. You scan that, you can refill drinks throughout the day, which, especially if you're coming a lot during the summertime, it is worth it. You just walk up, get a drink, and you can walk away because they know you've already paid for it because you have this bottle. Hey, it's Amy from the editing room here to give you a few facts that we kind of didn't cover very well in the video. So let me tell you quickly what you can get with the all-day dining deal. So it is every 90 minutes. So from the time the park opens, the first restaurant opens, every 90 minutes you can go into a restaurant and receive 1 soft beverage, 1 entree, and 1 side or dessert. So you can do that every 90 minutes. Now, there are several restaurants that participate in this. This is not all restaurants, but there are 9 that are included in the all-day dining deal. And those are Altitude Burger, the new Dockside Pizza Co, Captain Pete's Island Hot Dogs, Expedition Café, Lakeside Grill, Panini Shore Café, Seafire Grill, Voyager Smokehouse, and Waterway Grill. Those are all places that every, again, 90 minutes, you can walk in and get a meal at SeaWorld Orlando. Now, back to Amy in the park and our 3rd meal of the day. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Alright, so we're going to do a quick sample of how this works. So you've got a barcode on the cup. Which one do I want? Authorization. We're ready to go. And there it tells us our time over there. We can fill up over here. We want to make sure you don't do too much. I have 11 seconds. So if you're trying to do ice, you better move fast. 6 seconds to go. And drink a little bit. And then come back and get some more. It's a little bit flat. It's not bad. Alright, so these 2 meals, 2 Altitude burgers, which have an onion ring, bacon, a cheese stick, 1 burger patty, cheese, and of course the toasted bun. A cookie, drink, so for both of us, was $75, almost $76. So another $70 meal. So again, if you're doing the all-day dining,
Pays for itself.
it pays for itself after 2 meals. So definitely worth doing. So we'll try the Altitude Burger. We'll get the Combustion Gamer's perspective on it here in a minute after he gets a hold of it, and we'll see what he thinks. The reason why we had the Combustion Gamer do the food stuff is he's better at describing things than I am. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's good. So we'll let him know.
So one, you get a very thick burger patty right there. So you kind of have to, if you want to get a whole bite, you kind of have to smush it together there. There is no sauce available today, so I wouldn't say a barbecue sauce with this would have been really good.
We couldn't find
but
it.
Yeah, I think there's mustard up there, but that kind of seems a little bit off.
Not a fan.
Got a nice crunch in the bun. Also bacon, very nice and crunchy. And it's not a strong deep fried item. It's just a get a little flavor onion. So it's not super powerful onion, it's very nice with deep fried onion there.
Do you think it's worth leaving the cheese stick on there or taking the cheese stick off?
I'm gonna try and bite with the cheese stick in.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take the cheese stick off and able to.
I'm gonna stick it up here in
Oh,
the
you're
front.
squishing pretty good. Okay, maybe flatter. A little easier to access. See?
Okay. You know, with the juice stick, that's something else next. So yeah, if you had like some barbecue sauce, just some sort of sauce in here.
Alright, so in case you couldn't tell what he said if you had some barbecue sauce, it'd be fantastic. It's a little hard with your mouth full of that big bite to be able to explain it.
You have so much that's going on there, so just a little bit of sauce kind of add a little moisture to it would really make this really, really good. I mean, by itself it's great, but just having that moisture of the sauce on it would just really help as well. But it's really good.
Yeah. So usually there probably is, maybe it's not out right now, you know, whatever. Or it could be that we just didn't see it, which is possible. We've done that before. And of course we got the cookies that are basically as big as your head. I don't know if I got that aimed. Do I have that aimed right? So it's kind of, okay, good. So it's about as big as your head. It's a great cookie. We had it earlier. Probably hang on to it. We might eat it when we go over to Shamu here in a little bit. And have a little snack while we're at Shamu, maybe if we want to. But yeah, so this is meal 3 at Altitude Burger. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of walk over here and see what it looks like. So here is the pizza. I forgot to grab my drink. I have to go back and do that here in a second. Wait on Russian guy. But this is how much this all cost. $30.97. So pizza, cookie, and of course the drink. So again, 2 meals, and you've done it with the all-day dining. Do you mind doing mine?
Sprite or something?
Sprite is fine.
Okay.
So Crush Gamer and I both did the same thing. We both got some Parmesan cheese and some napkins, and just the pepperoni pizza. It is a flat bread pizza. It's pretty hefty. It has a lot of cheese on it. We've had it before. It's really, really good. Highly recommend flatbread pizzas. It looks a little small-ish maybe. It's really good. And of course, the cookie is fantastic. Alright, so we're finishing up our day here at SeaWorld Orlando. We got here a little bit before 10 o'clock, got into the park early before it officially opened. And we're going to tell you a little bit quickly here about the 4 meals we've had and what the cost breakdown is for that. Now, all the prices are for 2 people, so we'll give the Combustion Gamer over here the amounts. He'll tally it up and tell you how much it would have cost us if we paid for everything ourselves instead of using the all-day dining. So first up are we're gonna go backwards in order. We're gonna go back to Dockside Pizza, and 2 of those together would have been $62. Then what was our next one that I've got in line? I just have all the receipts kind of haphazardly stuck in, so we're just gonna go with that. That was the other pizza one. All right, Altitude Burgers, that was $75.94. What's this one? Oh, that's the pizza one. I put them in bad order. Hang on, we're gonna look. Trying not to let them blow away is my problem. All right, here's one. Expedition Cafe was $69.94. And then Voyager's was $77.94. So, Combustion Gamer, how much would that have been if we had paid for it all out of pocket?
It would have been $285.82.
$285, and oh, it's just showing me, but it's $285.82 if we had bought all of those meals individually. So for $120, if that's what you're paying, plus taxes, service fees, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're paying it like $120, you're paying for full price, and you're planning
May I
to
have
stay.
your attention, please? Journey to Atlantis is experiencing a temporary suspension in operations.
We'll show you a little bit of a clip of a video about that. It'll also have been in a previous video, but the ride stopped, so it's kind of interesting. We'll show you a clip here since that popped up in the video. What about the people farther up? I wonder if they can do that. That'll be a little more complicated. That popped up in the video.
So now if we had dined all of that and used our 10% discount, it would have been $256.
Yeah. So
as a pass member.
So taking the 10% off for our discount, plus adding back the 5% surcharge, yeah, all that, it would have been $256. So still for $120, if you're planning on coming for the summertime, 2 people, you know, if you're doing a family of 4, a little different. It might be a little, you know, you gotta figure out the pricing and how much your kids would eat, family members would eat, and so forth. But for 2 people, if you're planning on staying from the time the park opens at like 9 a.m. in the summertime until 10 at close, you eat 2 meals, 3 meals, you've done really, really well price-wise. You know, it makes it cheaper, it makes it much faster to get through the line. You just have them punch in the things, show them your wristband, and you're on your way. You don't have to pull out any payments, you're just done. So we highly recommend it if you're planning on staying all day. If you're only coming for a couple hours, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it necessarily then.
Yep. And then obviously another thing you could do too is if you're staying all day but not necessarily wanting to eat 4 meals in a day, which you might not want to, you can have one big meal at lunchtime, then be able to go into multiple restaurants at least twice, be able to get a drink, a side, a snack, and then be able to go and head over to another restaurant at the end of the day and have one final big meal before having the finale of your park day.
Exactly. So that's another option you can do with it as well. So there's different ways you can mix and match it. You know, obviously it's up to what you're interested in, what you want to try, but that's what we tried. We tried a lot of the restaurants to give you guys an idea of what is here.
Please do not climb on the fence. Attention, please do not climb on the fence.
Someone tried to climb on the fence, but that's what we found that the pricing would be if you did 4 full meals here for 2 people for a day here at SeaWorld Orlando. So hopefully you found that interesting. If you have any comments or questions about all-day dining, let us know in the comments. We'll do our best to answer those. And if it's a really good question, it might become a future video, so make sure to do that. Thank you guys for watching Ants on the Move, and we'll see you guys next time here at SeaWorld Orlando or somewhere else, because we are Ants on the Move. We could be anywhere. Have a good one, guys.